will do is get dressed into something a bit warmer, and I will go straight to see Pig because usually she's squeaking and weaking as soon as she hears my curtains open. So I open her cage and I usually give her a treat or two just to give her a little treat for the morning, and she absolutely loves it. After she's had her treat, I usually pick up her bowl and pop straight back downstairs to prepare her vegetables, as she gets vegetables every single morning and she absolutely loves them and looks forward to it a lot. So I go downstairs and give her bowl a quick rinse just to get rid of any like manky pellets at the bottom from the night before, and I will go into the fridge and find whatever vegetables we have. Today I gave her some cucumber, some romaine lettuce, some carrot tops and a sweet red pepper. It does look like a chilli, but don't worry, it's not, it's just a long sweet pepper. I then get out the chopping board and start chopping up all the food nice and small, as I like to hand feed it all in little bits, and that way it lasts a lot longer than in big chunks. Obviously, I then give it a good old rinse because all these vegetables are from the supermarket, apart from the carrot tops as they were from someone's garden. I then also feed the cats before I head straight back upstairs because if they haven't been fed by my parents, then I will feed them. They do get fed twice a day, but for the sake of making this video not too long, I haven't filmed a second feeding. I then head straight back upstairs to give Pig her vegetables, and she is always really excited, so I tend to hand feed them to her, but I do have different methods and I do show you them further on in the video. Sometimes I leave the bowl in if I am just in a rush or something, but usually I do hand feed them. Sometimes I might also put it in a veg bowl so that she has to work for her food. However, I don't really do this that often. Sometimes I sit her on the sofa with me and we watch a bit of TV and I hand feed her the vegetables, and I like doing this just because I get a bit of a cuddle and a stroke out of it, and she seems to really enjoy it too. I then tackle cleaning the cage. She is litter trained, like I've said many of times, but I do tend to put newspaper down now just in case she has an accident, because in the hot summer she tends to be a bit more worse at litter training and she might wee everywhere, and because the lino obviously isn't absorbent, I don't want her getting sore paws, so I have stuck down some newspaper for now, but sometimes I might put puppy pads down if I have them with me. But usually I just sweep up and around. She is very, very clean and very good and very easy to maintain, but I just usually give her a sweep, and then if I feel like her fleece needs a change, I might change it. But like I said, she doesn't wee on her fleece. She might just stain it with vegetable like dyes on it. So apart from that, she's really clean, and I'll just pop everything back in and just empty her litter trays if they need it. Her litter trays get cleaned out every other day, so I don't clean them out every single day, but this small little box I tend to clean out every day because it is quite small and she does use it while she's eating her hay usually, as it's popped right under her hay basket from Pets at Home, which she loves. I also fill up her hay trays. I do this every single day, of course. At the moment I've run out of farm hay, so I am using pet shop hay until I can get some. So that's why the hay doesn't look great. And of course I get her water bottle and fill it up with clean fresh water, like always. I then head straight back downstairs and I usually go for a cycle. This is a new summer thing, I'm trying to get fit. So I've popped my bike onto my bike and go off for a cycle around the country lanes, and sometimes I might just go for a walk, but I've been getting into cycling, which is really good fun. Once I'm back, I usually have a shower and wear something comfy. As you can see, I went straight back into pyjamas and a cozy jumper, And I decided today that because it was nice and sunny, I would get Minstrel's run out and I would sit outside with her for a bit. So at the moment I'm just using her old cage top, as this works perfectly fine. She only goes out for a few hours for a bit of grass, and she's not too keen on the outdoors yet as it is quite new for her. So I just pop her water bottle and a few other toys for her to hide under. I also put her under a tree usually, which is half shade and half not. Today it wasn't particularly that sunny, but she still was in the shade. So I just pop her in, and then I will get a chair and read a book for a bit, and I'll sit outside with her for a bit. And sometimes I go in and leave her, or I might just sit outside with her. It really depends what I feel like or whether I have much to do for the day. Minstrel loves being outside to have a good chew of the grass. I don't think she finds it too fun, but she does love having a chew of the grass, so I let her out just for a few hours, and then I'll pop her straight back indoors after I've given her a good old kiss. She was actually really excited here when she saw her cage, and she went running for it, which was really cute. When I come back in, I usually have some cat time and I'll snuggle the cats. Here Tiggs was asleep on the sofa, which was really adorable, and Ralphie is always not far behind too. I then pop on the kettle for a tea, as I'm a big tea lover, and that's a big part of my day. I'm surprised I haven't added this in earlier because I always have one every morning. But anyway, it's put here because I always have one in the evening too. Once my tea was ready, of course I had to FaceTime Coke and the Crazy Cabby, because the day would not be complete unless I'd FaceTimed her. So I FaceTime her, and then I might do some editing, as I always do a lot of editing every single day. I mean, like, good few hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, but obviously this is a very small section of my editing time. I might also pop on the TV if the editing doesn't need sound, because sometimes it's a video like this which I could do without sound, and I'll sit with the cats. In the evening, I will then go outside usually. This is where I usually actually take photos because I love the lighting, so I usually go outside with the cats and take some photos. Towards the evening, I then get Pig out for a cuddle. We usually watch TV upstairs, and I sit on the beanbag as it's super comfy, and we just have a nice old snuggle, and she's getting really good at becoming enjoying this, because she used to hate it, but now she's getting a lot better, and she loves her chin rubs too, which is absolutely adorable. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It did take me absolutely hours to edit and make, so I really hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!